So we just spent $68,000 on a brand new Ram 2500 Commons, and we want to protect our investment, but at the same time, we're going to be towing with this truck, hauling all sorts of stuff in the bed and in the cab. Well, how do we keep it protected? We've come down to Broomfield, Colorado, and we're over at WeatherTech, where we're going to get this thing outfitted with all the latest and greatest in protection gear. So here's the thing, right? This Ram is brand new. It's got 157 miles on it, but it's already looking a little shabby because the standard carpet mats, they just don't look very good. In the back seats, to keep it nice and protected, I've got this horrible old moving blanket. But Brian over here is gonna help us outfit this truck with some of the latest and greatest. Brian, how's it going, dude?
Pretty good, how you doing?
Good, thank you for your help today. So what are we doing to this Ram?
Well, let's go in our bed of fun. I've got all these products kind of set up for you.
Okay.
So first of all, we've got the Tech Liner. This is for people that don't really want to go with the spray-in bed liner. So this is the tailgate section, but there is going to be a section that'll go along the entire bed, protect that. So these are an upgraded version of our traditional floor liners. The floor liners are what made us famous here at WeatherTech, and a couple of years back we went with an injection molded version of them. So since it is a two-piece mold rather than the one-piece vacuum mold that we use, these are, we're given more freedom to really form both sides of this. It is going to be kind of an upgraded rubberized version of our traditional floor liner. Gonna kind of sink into the floorboard a little bit more. It does have traction nibs for the areas that you do not have factory retention, so that really helps. So this is going to be the 24-inch version of our traditional bump step. It'll slide into your hitch receiver when you don't need it for towing, and it'll get you a leg up to either get into the bed, or if you've got a rack up on top of your vehicle, then really help get you up there. It also helps during impacts, like if you back into something. We do receive pictures daily of impacts taken by these, and they really help protect the back of the car from that impact. The seat covers, this is going to be for our bench seat. You'll see that once we do unwrap it to install it, but these are a canvas and vinyl version. They are machine washable, so definitely just pull those straight out, get your remnants of your furry friends out of there, and they're really nice. This is the charcoal one. It's a little bit off black, so it does hide a lot of the blemishes that a jet black would really show. This will go in the cup holder of your vehicle, and it'll hold your phone. It's got a slot to be able to open up and be able to access your charger. So with this vehicle, you've got Apple CarPlay, so you're able to still access that, still have kind of an extra screen to use. It does size down to each cup holder's size and stays put. I did upgrade these with our billet knobs to match as close as we can to the truck.
Looks great, dude, looks great. So one of the cool things about this location, right, is you can buy all this stuff and have it sent to you and do the install yourself, or you can bring your vehicle here and you guys can do it all for us, right?
Yes, absolutely. We do install our WeatherTech products here in-house for just small fees, kind of depending on which product it is we're doing, what kind of labor hours we're looking at, but for fairly simple stuff, a lot of times we can throw those in.
So Brian, we've got the new floor liners and then this really kind of durable seat cover. So explain to me how they are mounted.
First of all, the floor liners are obviously laser measured to the vehicle. You can see how precise that fit is, and they will clip onto your factory retention if it is available in your vehicle. So we have these nice little button snaps down here, these grommets that we were able to pop onto the retention back there. And then as far as the seat cover, number one, it'll hang up around the headrest right there. Number two, it does have Velcro, so you can pop these through, these buckles through for your seat belts. And then they also have these little bean bags on the back that you can just stuff into the seat and keep that fixed there, but you still have access to your storage underneath.
Nice.
You guys are prepared, aren't you?
Yeah, we're prepared, dude. So in regards to the liners, right? I think this is something not a lot of people realize, but like this is going to be different from a 2500 Ram to a F250 to the GM trucks, right? They're all a little, they're custom made for the vehicle.
Correct, yes. So when a new vehicle comes out, we're going to go out and have our product development team laser measure or verify fitment with the previous year model. If they do not fit, then we're going to be creating new tools and molding them specifically to the new vehicle.
This looks great. Talk to me about how this is installed, and also, I mean, this has got to be a monster machine that put this together.
Yes, so the tool that does form these for these 6'8" beds and for these like the 8-foot beds and things like that is just massive. So these are thermoformed, just like our floor liners. The floor liner HPs that we put in there are injection molded. So these are formed much more like our classic floor liners. So it is installed using adhesive and Velcro. So it is a Velcro so that you're able to pull this out when you maybe do your biannual detailing. Want to make sure that nothing's gathering underneath here, leaves the mag chloride they spray on the roads, because these steel beds still do corrode, so just making sure to take that out and clean that out. As far as the tailgate goes, it is going to adhere using the factory hardware that was originally provided in there. So you unscrew those and just put these back on there, and then it also does have Velcro that adheres it to there.
Now this is a cool option, right? So if you maybe don't want a bed liner, right? You can use this. You can still carry big, heavy items on there, not worry about scratching the bed of your vehicle. And then the other cool thing too is this is once again tailored specifically for the truck, right? So the Ford is going to be different from the Chevy. It's going to be different from the Ram.
Exactly, yeah. It'll be laser measured and tailored specifically to each vehicle. And yeah, like you said, if somebody does not need a full spray-in bed liner or even a drop-in bed liner, then this is a great option right here. And yeah, we're pretty proud of it.
And is this made in the USA too?
Yes, it is.
Cool. So everything we installed is made in the US.
Correct, Bolingbrook, Illinois.
All right, Brian, this is a cool idea. Now, this went into our receiver. What are we looking at?
This is the Bump Step XL. It is 24 inches wide. We also have the Bump Step, the regular Bump Step, which is only 12 inches wide, but it can help give you a leg up if you're trying to get into your bed while it's closed or up onto a roof rack of your vehicle.
So one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that WeatherTech doesn't only do products for the inside and the bed, but they also do stuff like these no-drill mud flaps. And this is great because you can see as we head up to the ranch, we've got tons and tons of mud up there, and this will keep the door nice and clean. So Brian, we're continuing with some of the exterior accessories. Talk me through these.
So these are our side window deflectors. They're really awesome for, especially this time of year where you kind of have to cook yourself out of your vehicle with your defroster. I run these just like a smidge down. They do deflect the windows. I don't know if it's popular with smokers as well, but these are pressure fit in the front, 3 points of contact, so they're able to kind of slide right in. In the rears, a lot of them will use a clip system, sometimes an adhesive, but fit just right, much like all of our other products and things like that. These will be laser measured to your vehicle and a direct fit.
Alright, this is pretty cool. So this is the stone and bug protector. And WeatherTech has a couple of different front end options, but the idea with this is it kind of sticks up a little bit above the hood and it's supposed to deflect air and bugs and all that kind of stuff away from your windshields. Alright, this truck came out great. So not only do we have the accessories on the inside, but we have some outside goodies as well, like the stone and bug deflector, like the mud flaps, to keep that paint, to keep that windshield looking good over a long period of time. A huge thank you to WeatherTech for helping us outfit this rig. And if you want to, outfit your truck in a similar way, check out WeatherTech.com. As always, this has been Tommy. We'll see you on the next video.